Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at things we call an error analysis page, where basically you guys are going to become the teacher. So we're going to take a look at somebody's work, look for the problem, solve the problem, and then explain what that person did wrong. So let's take a look at it here. Adding fractions error analysis number 4. Look at the adding fractions problem completed below. Identify the error and describe it. Share a strategy or reminder this student could use to prevent the same error in the future. Then solve the problem correctly. All right, so it looks like they're trying to add 5/6 plus 4/12, and they got 14/12. And I can see here that they did also some kind of, they made some kind of equivalent fraction for 5/6. I think the easiest way to do this is for me to solve it first so that I can compare my work to what they did. Then I can explain the error and then share my strategy. So I'm going to go ahead and take the equation 5/6 plus 4/12, and I'm going to line it up the way we've been practicing in class. I do notice that there are different denominators, or we want common denominators. So we want to make equivalent fractions for 6 and 12ths. Thinking about multiples of 6, you get 6, 12, 18, and so on. And I know 12 is a multiple, so that's my common denominator. My least common denominator is going to be 12. Well, this is already 12, so this fraction doesn't change. So 4/12 is going to stay 4/12. And then 5/6, yeah, to go from 6 up to 12, we know we're going to multiply by 2. So we have to do the same to the top and the bottom. So 5/6 is equal to 10/12, which actually they did right from the beginning. Now let's add 10/12 plus 4/12, and I too get 14/12, just like they did. But I do notice that 14/12 is an improper fraction. An improper fraction is greater than 1 whole, and we can't give the answer as an improper fraction. We have to convert it. So 14/12 is greater than 1 whole, and I know that the fraction that's equal to 1 whole is 12/12. So I'm going to take away 12/12, that 1 whole, away from my improper fraction. And when I do that, 14/12 minus 12/12, we get 2/12. Now we can't forget about the 1 whole or the 12/12 we took away. That becomes our whole number. So really our answer is 1 and 2/12. Something also I noticed, guys, is that 1 and 2/12 can be simplified. So if I take away 1, if I take 1 and 2/12 and I want to simplify it, I want to find the greatest common factor of 2 and 12. And I know the greatest common factor of 2 and 12, well, that's 2. So I'm going to divide my top and my bottom, my numerator and my denominator. My whole number doesn't change, so it's still going to be 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So my answer is actually 1 and 1/6. All right, well, let's try to identify and explain the error. One thing I noticed that the student did was that the student did not convert the improper fraction. So that's what I'm going to write. The student did not convert the improper fraction. Notice, guys, we are using that vocabulary, right? So the student did not convert the improper fraction. Secondly, also, we have to make sure that we also simplify. So he or she did not simplify the final answer. Now let's think about that, guys. The final answer we're adding here, so the final answer really is the sum. So I'm going to use that vocabulary again. He or she did not simplify the answer, and in this case, the answer, even though it's a fraction, it's still the sum because we're adding. All right, so a strategy that I would share with this particular student is that you cannot, they try to give the answer as an improper fraction. You cannot give the answer as an improper fraction. So your answer cannot be an improper fraction. and must be in lowest terms. All right. Well, I think we took care of this example problem, guys. I gave you 2 to practice today on Monday. So use my example. Think about what we did. We compared our work to theirs. We explained the error about what the student did wrong. And then we kind of shared our strategy and our thinking about what we know about adding or subtracting fractions. All right, guys, good luck.